here we are at the Age of the Dinosaur Museum. It's pulled up in the car park, or I suppose we'll go and check it out. See what's here.
So our full tour here is the Ultimate Pass, which is made up of 3 different sections. So if you do that full tour, it takes about 3.5 to 4 hours. But you can do any of those 3 sections separately if you prefer to have a shorter amount of time, things like that. So the 3 sections, first one's the Fossil Preparation Lab. So that's, if you're going to do 1.5 hour section, I think it's the one section that is the best to do, because you hear about our digs, you hear about the prepping work, you see the people taking the bones from the rock and talk to them. You also see probably the best variety of fossils for any one section of our museum, dinosaur bones, crocodiles, all sorts of things over there. So that's a 1/2 hour section. The second part is the collection room, just behind this wall behind you here. We show you a couple of videos. We have our 3 most important sets of bones in there. So they're the first of 3 new dinosaur species the museum's named. So we just tell you a bit about those dinosaurs, what we know based off their bones. The last part is the longest section, the March of the Titanosaurs and the Dinosaur Canyon. So if we have a quick look at the map over here, we're in reception. We drive you in the shuttle down to the other end of the hill. You get a guided tour through our March of the Titanosaurs exhibit, which is footprints that we've moved up here. And then a little bit of free time to have a look at all the life-size bronze statues of dinosaurs, 800-metre return walkway, beautiful views. That ends about 1.5 hours just by itself. So that's the whole thing here. If you wanted to combine it and do the Dinosaur Stampede at Lark Quarry as well, that's the middle ticket. It just saves you a few dollars. And if you're going to Richmond and Hughenden as well and perhaps want to see their fossil places, that's this one, includes all 4 locations.
Right.
Yeah, we normally start hourly for ours here, depending on what the time is.
So guys, when you first come into the Age of Dinosaurs Museum here, you've got a beautiful little cafe, and I'm just about to try the coffee. And if I turn around, look at this beautiful view. So we're just about to jump onto the little shuttle buses and take us up to the other end of the park to check out some amazing dinosaur things. So stay with us guys, I'll take you along for the ride. Say hello everybody!
Behind me here is our Gondwana Stars Observatory. So back in 2019 we were designated as Australia's first international dark sky sanctuary, which means out here we have some of the clearest, darkest skies in the world. You head inside this building on a tour at night time, you recline back and they use a laser pointer to point out a lot of what you can see up in the sky, planets, constellations, stars, all that sort of stuff. It focuses a lot on what you can see with the naked eye just because the skies are so dark and clear. And then at the end of the tour, they've got a few telescopes set up, you get to have a closer view of everything up there. The tour is a little bit different to your traditional, I guess, observatory tour. It's not just pointing out what's up there. They try and look at timelines, the evolution of the stars, the planets, the constellations, and relate that to evolution and timelines down here on Earth. Now they're running, at the moment, I think they're running almost every night, about 5 nights a week, but normally Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday nights. There is one on tonight. I'm not sure how many places are left, but if you think it's something you might want to jump on, just check with reception when you get back. They'll be able to book you in and you know, check numbers, check prices, all that sort of stuff if it's something you think you might want to go on. What we have laid out in front of us here is what we refer to as the Snake Creek track site. That's because it used to be located in the bed of Snake Creek, which is about 60 kilometres west of Winton as you're heading towards Boulia.
Comic collision, end of the Cretaceous. They're looking up at the sky as a meteorite's coming down, and we're actually standing in a meteorite that has hit the ground. Oh, there's some little pterodactyls, little bird's nest. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Australian Age of Dinosaurs. Big turtle's gone wrong. So here we are at the Fossil Preparation Laboratory and Waiting Room.
Little shells, fossils. Oh, yeah.
Now the first display that we've got here should be pretty familiar to most of you by now, purely because this is black soil, and nearly all the land out here, apart from the jump ups, is also black soil.
So that was the Age of Dinosaurs in Winton. We didn't go into the third part because it's a very long day. You've got to stick to their tour timings, and realistically we've been here since 11 o'clock and it's nearly 2 o'clock already, and
You're kind of wasting time in between each tour just hanging around waiting.
Yeah.
I think I would have preferred to pay a little bit more than have a continuous tour than have it all broken up. But if you're here for the whole day and you're staying overnight in Winton, it's well worth coming out having a look.
but yeah, it's a long day. We're now going to head into Winton and go and check out the Waltzing Matilda Museum. We're at the Waltzing Matilda Centre, and right behind me is a statue of Banjo Patterson. Andrew Barton, commonly known as Banjo Patterson.
A song for everybody, a bush ballad, unofficial anthem, national treasure.
So that's handwritten, that's the original manuscript of Waltzing Matilda. 1895.
Select a record, place it on the player. Next.
Pretty cool.
Welcome back, Matilda. Welcome back, Matilda. You can come and welcome back, Matilda, along with me.
When a swaggy man took to the road with his blanket roll, he was said to be humping the bluey, or waltzing his Matilda.
There once was a jolly swagman camped by a billabong under the shade of a coolabah tree.
Dick Perry and the Dixieland Doodlers.
Going back to my old hometown.
Uniquely Australian. Waltzing Matilda is the only totally charismatic Australian song.
Picking up the years I leave behind. Getting in my car, I drive as memories fly by.
Passing overhead. A green flash was striking out against the hazy blue sky. Sweeping down, churning, disappearing.
Driving by the fields I used to run through, where you were chasing me. We were riding out under the bleachers when no one could see. Oh, sweet memories of a town I loved, but oh.
So once you come through the main museum, you come to the outside and there's some more interesting things to see. Here's the Billabong Theaterette, an old train over there.
Swaggy. G'day, Dave the Swaggy.
Changed when you left.
Hello there. After checking out the wool in Winton display, don't forget to go up the stairs to the rear and view the very interesting display on how lives were lived in times past.
I keep on asking myself in my mind, were you the one that got away? Moved a few times but ended up in Nashville. Tried to settle my restless soul. Got a job that felt like forever when I met you. You made me happy.
So guys, that was the Waltzing Matilda Museum here in Winton. If you're in the area, it's worth just coming to have a look. It's got a great little theaterette out the back, and it's got a bit of a story about Banjo and his song. But yeah, quite good.
There's some little interesting things in there, and we've seen some movies now, or some that we want to go and have a look at, that I didn't know existed. But also the fact that Waltzing Matilda's been recorded in over 500 different versions all around the world. And one thing I read in there, the Americans took the rights to Waltzing Matilda, and the Australian government had to pay a royalty to use it in the Atlanta Olympics.
But anyway, yeah, if you're in Winton, check it out.
We danced through the night. Life was music and I was your wife. Time flies and the years went by. Still I tried. Oh, sweet memories of a town I loved, but
Hey, crack up, sisters! Woohoo! So guys, that was Winton. We're now off to Kynuna. It's 163 kilometres to Kynuna, and we'll stop there the night at the Blue Heeler pub. So we've just pulled up at the Kynuna Blue Heeler Hotel for the night. It's already past 5, so we're not driving anymore today. It's $15 a night for unpowered and $35 for power. Toilets are at the back here. This pub actually flooded in January. So these are the powered sites here, and there's unpowered over the back, but there's no one else here, so we're just going to pull in through here on the grass, out of the way. They do meals for dinner. They've only got a couple of rooms available because of the floods. They're still re-renovating and sorting things out. That'll do us for the night.
changed when you left. I keep on asking myself.
Just arriving into McKinley, and we'll pull up at the Walkabout Creek Hotel and give you a look around. So guys, it's only 9:10 in the morning. Pub's not open yet, but thought we'd show you around. Opens at 10 to 1, and then it reopens at 5 o'clock. And look, it's for sale. So Crocodile Dundee's Walkabout Creek Hotel. Beer on tap, ice, FPOS bottle shop, and there's a caravan park out the back.
In my mind, were you the one that got away? Went for the dream,
There we have it. Walkabout Creek Hotel.
but I got lost. This house I leave is nothing like I
there you have it, guys. Walkabout Creek Hotel and the little town of McKinley. Passing through and the pub's open, stop in for a drink and support the locals. But the pub is for sale, so if you've got some cash and you want to live out here in the sticks, feel free to make an offer.
Jump the fence before the summer begins, and getting cool in the summer heat with you, my sweet.
So guys, for the last 3 nights we've been staying here at the Sunset Caravan Park in Mount Isa. I'm just going to take you for a look around and show you what they've got to offer. We're set up here on site 98. It's a nice big site. Plenty of room in front for the car. These are the amenities right next door. Clotheslines. Take you to show you the laundry. So the washing machines and clothes dryers are $5. So your standard Caravan Park washing machines. But it is very nice and tidy in here. There's ironing boards, clothes dryers, and there's a little bit of a book library over here as well. If you want to swap a book out, leave one. Now down this way, I'll just take you into the ladies' amenities. So there's people along down the back on the river there. There used to be a freshie, but he's apparently been washed downstream. So these are the amenities, nice and clean. Sinks. And showers as well, which are all nice and clean. Out this way, you can come out either end, so it's pretty good, so you can walk straight through. You've got the dump point just there and rubbish bins. So all caravan sites down this side. There's some nice big sites here too. It's not overly crowded at the moment. There's only a handful of vans in here. A lot of little cabins as well, so if you're just passing through town and want somewhere to stop for the night and don't have a caravan, there's cabins available. Now this is their little camp kitchen. So there's some cookware here, there's a sink, there's an oven, there's a big TV, a fridge, and lots of seating, and a couple of barbecues. There's also a playground there for the kids. And over this side is a swimming pool. Not just any pool. It's a magnesium pool. There you go. This is a G'day Park too, so if you're a G'day Park member, you also get a discount. I'll take you into the office and show you their little store. They also have information out the front, different tours that the visitor centre is offering and what's on for the day. They also have courtesy buses to the Buffs Club, the Irish Club and the Overlander Hotel. You just call them up and they'll come pick you up.
Sitting in the back of your car, wishing for this road to take us far. Now I've been away too long, I'm going.
I love the little park actually. So the new owners here have only owned it for a couple of months. But there we go, Sunset Tourist Park, Mount Isa, locally owned and operated. So come on down when passing through Mount Isa and support the local guys, because it's just a beautiful little park. I'll just take you for a walk around the grounds. There's some horses over to my left, which are the neighbours' horses. And they have chickens here and ducks around to the right. Here's the local family of ducks. Look at the baby ones. Oh, baby, come for me. And you can have a sight down here back and onto the creek. Hey, girls. I actually thought they were on chasing that. Yeah, apparently there used to be a freshie that lived in here, but he's being washed downstream. He's down around near the hospital at the moment. But anyway, guys, that's Sunset Tourist Park here in Mount Isa. So if you're passing by, make sure you stop in and support the local guys, as it's locally owned. Anyway, catch us later.
Yeah, well, we're in Mount Isa and we've just rocked up to the information centre. We're going to go in and just have a look and just see what's around the area and what's in the information centre. But come on in and have a look. We've got a statue of a miner out the front, and that's to celebrate 75 years of the town with its mining and stuff. That was back in 1998. And over the front here we have some prehistoric looking birds. They sort of look like a cross between a cassowary and a dodo.
Yeah.
I wonder how many people have rode them. What do you reckon? Throw a leg over?
Okay. Information pamphlets. Oh, there's a coffee shop in here. Cool drinks and snacks. Got souvenirs, got hats, you got fishing shirts. Riversley Fossil Centre. Following the ancient footsteps of our ancestral animals.
Sweet memories of a town I love, but changed when you left. I keep on asking myself in my mind, were you the one that got away?
So guys, when you come into the visitor centre here in Mount Isa, there's a lot of tourism attractions you can do. So there's the Hard Times Mine, the Riversley Fossil Centre, the Riversley Fossil Centre and Lab, the Isa Experience, the Bush Tucker Experience, fully guided Outback Experience. So all different tours you can do, either guided tours or self-led. So come along in, see what you got. They take concession cards, they take pension, disability, health, defence or student cards, and you can get your discount. So come along and check it out. So the Riversley Fossil Discovery Centre. And here we go, let's have a look around. So the guided tour only runs a couple of times a day, so make sure you come in the morning to the visitor centre here and plan your day before it gets too late.
What it is saying here is that there is no other site, so just talking about this place, it says there is no other site like it in the world. It documents the changes in our animals in one region from about 30 million years ago to about 30,000 years ago. No other site on the planet has done that, and it shows us not only our strange extinct groups of animals, but also the origins of our modern fauna. Because of this, I look at our modern fauna with an understanding of their uniqueness, where they have come from and how long they have been here. And it is they which make Australia, Australia.
Oh, check that out.
Yeah, it's a bat.
Fossilised bat guano. Limestone isn't the only time capsule. Bat guano is Riversley's Wonder West. That is so cool.
Changed when you left. I keep on asking myself in my mind, were you the one? Were you the one? Always on my mind. Were you the one? Always there.
Stand back, Rose. Pencil it.
I've been lying here for too long. I don't know what else to do. I wanna get away from every little thing just to try to make it through. I've been thinking about my options, every detail in my head, but it doesn't really matter, nothing matters, so I cry instead. I've been running in circles, trying to catch my breath.
So yeah guys, that was the visitor centre here in Mount Isa, but if you are looking for a tour, make sure you come early in the morning and check out, see what they've got to offer here.
And book for the next day or whatever.
Yeah.
But if you got kids, yeah, it'd be a great place in there. I found it quite boring myself.
Yeah.
But if you're a boffin and you're into that sort of crap, yeah, knock yourself out. But there was another museum which we didn't go into, and goes part of the old timers mine museum or whatever. But yeah, it is what it is. Just something. If you got kids, they'd love it in there. But
Yeah. But it's just a quick little tour of it. It gives you a little bit of history around from Mount Isa anyway. But yeah, come in early and check it out. I think they open from 9 till 4 or something like that. But yeah.
Hey guys, it's that time again. It's joke time with Dave. Hey Roz.
Yes, Dave.
I was reading an article the other day, and it was an article on Sylvester Stallone, Jean-Claude Van Damme, and Arnold Schwarzenegger. But anyway, Sylvester Stallone wants to make a movie about classical music, and he said he'll be Beethoven. Jean-Claude Van Damme said he'll be Mozart, and Arnold Schwarzenegger said I'll be Bach. Catches, what are you crying for?
He kept stuffing it up so much.
See what I have to put up with?
Oh, gosh.
See you guys.